Dave Hunt here, owner of GameMasters Guild, and today I want to talk to you about something very important. Whenever you buy a collectible card game, usually you don't think twice about what you're getting. However, sometimes you're not getting what you think you're getting. And today I want to talk to you about counterfeit cards. And it's a sad subject, but it's my duty as a store owner to tell you about this danger and to tell you how to make sure you get the real deal. Because when you're trying to catch them all, you want to make sure you catch the real ones. Alright, so stick with me and I'm going to tell you all about fake Pokemon cards. Here we go. Hi, Dave Hunt here. Thanks again for sticking around for this video on counterfeit Pokemon cards. Now, how do you know if the packs you buy are legitimate? And how do you know if an individual Pokemon card is likewise legitimate? Well, first of all, I don't want to scare you too bad, because typically, if you go to your local FLGS, they get their product direct from distributors or direct from the companies that make these collectible card games, like Pokemon. And you can always be safe knowing that your purchase is authentic at an FLGS. Now, let's say you go somewhere else and you're not familiar with that local store, or maybe you pick up some cards, or you want to pick up some cards at a local flea market, where someone offers you to trade some cards and wow, they seem really good. Well, how can you be absolutely certain of what you're getting? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Now, of course, it's definitely not as easy as telling Ditto Pikachu apart from regular Pikachu, although once you know what to look for, it's not going to be that bad at all. So let's take a look and see which of these packs is real. Okay, so I just went, say, to a flea market and I just bought these. Man, I got a good deal on these flash fires. This is awesome. This is an older set. You don't see it too much. Let's see how many packs I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man, I love me some old card packs. It doesn't matter if it's Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just neat to see the old stuff. But how do you tell just from the pack if it's authentic or not? Well, first of all, thankfully I know which ones of these are authentic. First of all, this Charizard pack is real. This other Charizard pack is real. The Solgaleo pack is real. So all these 3 packs are authentic. These other 4 are definitely not authentic. And why is that? Well, let's take a closer look. In the authentic Flashfires pack, we can see that the wrapping on each one is even all the way around. The art is centered. And the color is good all the way around. Now, let's take a look at here, this Solgaleo pack. This is a fake Solgaleo pack. If we compare it to the original, there's a little bit of a difference. And some of that difference is right here at the top. See how it's silver up top and on the bottom? This Solgaleo pack is fake by far. This one is authentic. This shiny Charizard pack, again, there's no extra silver on the top or the bottom. The artwork is centered, looks pretty good all the way around, feels good. Now, this fake shiny Charizard pack, well, even though it feels like the original, but you can see that again, even though the bottom looks pretty good, the top has got this large silver bit on it. Again, definitely not the normal quality that Pokemon puts out. Also, too, check out the wrap. The artwork's not centered, the wrap is slightly off, and I can't shift this. No, this is made like this. And that's something you really want to be on the lookout for, is the silver on the top and or bottom, and the fact that the artwork isn't centered, that the pack isn't wrapped correctly. Again, a couple more fake packs. You can see another shiny Charizard here in my left hand. Again, the top and the bottom have that silver extension on it, so they're not colored or cut properly. And then this Kangaskhan, again, has the silver on the top, but the bottom's not too bad. But then here on the edge, you can tell that it's not wrapped evenly like a real Pokemon pack should be. Now that I know which of my Pokemon packs are real and which ones are obviously fake, let's go ahead and open one. We're going to open a authentic Flash Fires pack right next to a completely fake Flash Fires pack. And I'm going to use Shiny Charizard as an example. So first of all, I'm going to put this one off to the side. Here we go, X and Y Flash Fire. All right, this is the authentic pack. This is 100% real, guaranteed. So again, we take a look at it. The wrapping seems to be in the condition it needs to be in. And let's go ahead and open it up. All right, there we go. Let's take a look here. All right, so we've got our first card. And I'm just going to go through these cards real quick. And as you can see, notice as I pull them out of the pack, notice that they're all right side up. And they all seem to be in pretty good shape. All right, so I was poking my cards right side up. Nothing weird. Now you say, why does that matter? Well, first of all, any company who puts cards in a booster pack like this, all the cards are going to be facing the same way. Now let's take a look at this pack. Let me move these other ones out of the way first. So here we go. This is the fake Shiny Charizard Flash Fire XY Flash Fire pack. And here we can see that even though the wrapper is on it, nice and even, top and the bottom are a giveaway that this is a fake pack. Now let's open it up. Seems a little harder to open, but that's not necessarily an indicator. All right, so let's flip this over. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Let's go start looking at some of our cards here. Okay, so far so good. All the packs are oriented, or all the cards are oriented in the right direction. Uh-oh, there we go. There's a problem. So going through this pack, this card is backwards. You don't find this in a regular pack. Anytime a manufacturer puts collectible cards in a booster pack, they're always facing the same way. They're always right side up. You will never encounter this. And look, got a Gyarados. That's great. Wait a minute. I got the best Gyarados ever. He has 13,000 hit points. Man, this one's going straight in my deck. Whoa, stop right there. Man, that is not a real card. Let's take a look at Gyarados one more time. So let's take a look at Gyarados. All right, now this is a problem with a lot of fake Pokemon cards. Their hit points are way, way too ridiculous. There's just no way that this is a legal Pokemon. Another way you can tell a fake Pokemon card from a real Pokemon card is the overall feel of the card. Sometimes the cardstock feels a little stiffer and doesn't feel as supple as an authentic card. Now this card right here, this Furfrou, he is authentic. This Gyarados is fake. Gyarados feels a little stiffer, while this guy, he feels just fine. Oh, and tell you what, let's look at the back. Okay, let's see, and oh, look at that. There is a big color difference between the fake Pokemon card and the real Pokemon card. And that's another way you can tell right there. You can see the general blue background is much darker than the authentic Pokemon card. You can see that the name is actually colored in orange versus the real one where it's actually yellow. The Pokeball is darker, whereas the real one is not. So that's another way that you can tell between a fake and a real one. Now, if we were to shuffle these together, you would think this was a serious, serious problem. But you know what? It's not. This is pretty easy to tell. There we go. Shuffle them all together. All right, let's see what we got. real, 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 fake, fake, real, 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 fake, 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 real, fake, 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 totally fake. Again, once you know what you're looking for, it's easy to tell the difference. Now let's compare a couple of cards side by side. Now you'll remember this from earlier. One Furfrau, and then we have another Furfrau. Now by looking at both these cards, at first glance, they seem like they're the same, but really they're not. The art is just a little bit more off on the fake as it is the real one. Now if you look also too, looks like they're pretty close, but the art is definitely a dead giveaway. This one is much, much darker, and also too, the overall art isn't centered on the card properly like this one. So that's another potential giveaway for a fake. Also too, you want to look down here at the text, and not just this text, but all the text. You want to make sure that it makes sense, because sometimes it almost seems like there's something lost in translation and the text doesn't make any sense when you read it. And that is a potential giveaway as well. Also too, if the attacks just seem to be too good to be true. In this case, these attacks are identical. The collector number is identical. The retreat cost is identical. The weakness and resistance is the same. The set symbol's the same. The hit points is the same. So it's a pretty good copy. It's a pretty good fake, but not good enough. Remember, you always want to be very, very careful when you buy Pokemon packs or cards from unknown sources. And it's quite possible someone could have these cards, trade them to you, and not even realize themselves that they're fake. Now, I don't want you to feel like you can't buy Pokemon packs from anywhere or that you can't trade with anybody, but this is more of a cautionary video to let you know that these dangers exist. These fake cards are out there, and it's not just fake cards. It's fake packs as well, and you just need to be a little cautious when you're making your purchases, and especially when you're making your trades. If it doesn't look good, don't do it. And when you buy from a known source, like your local FLGS, or someone else who gets their Pokemon products or other collectible card games from a distributor or from the manufacturer directly, then you don't have to worry about the quality of your Pokemon packs, and you can buy with confidence. Now there's something else I want you to be aware of. Even though I've shown you how to identify fake Pokemon cards, as well as fake Pokemon booster packs, there's something you have to be aware of, and that is misprints and errors. Sometimes, in the course of production, you might have a card that isn't centered correctly, or not centered at all. Maybe part of the image is missing. Maybe there's some text missing. Now, it might be cause for concern if you open up your booster pack and find one of these cards that doesn't look right. But then again, what you need to do is you need to compare it to the rest of the cards in the pack. Because if you open one of these fake packs, they're all going to be fake. There's not going to be any real cards in here. So compare the card that has the discrepancy to the rest of the cards in the pack. And if you're still not sure, ask whoever's there at your local FLGS to help you out with that. And guaranteed, if you pull one strange card out of a booster pack where the rest of them are okay, then you just found yourself an error or a misprint. And these cards are kind of novelties, but some of them, depending on the error or misprint, can become quite valuable and desirable to collect. And occasionally, you'll have a booster pack that'll do the same thing. I recently encountered someone who purchased some legitimate Magic the Gathering booster packs, and the image on the front was triple stamped. It was very unusual, but yet they were authentic. So, you know, what can I say? Sometimes it looks fake when in fact it's real. And remember, if you do have any questions, again, talk to whoever's there at your local FLGS to help you determine whether you have a misprint or an error card, or if you got taken and you got some counterfeit cards. Again, with this little bit of knowledge that I've given you today, I don't think you're going to have any trouble. Thanks for watching my video on how to determine whether your Pokemon cards are real or fake. Again, if you ever have any questions, feel free to talk to... No, Ditto. No. Go away. So, again, if you ever have any questions, feel free to talk to whoever's behind the counter at your local FLGS, and they'd be more than happy to help you out. And again, I'm Dave Hunt, telling you to stay safe, play great games, and we'll see you real soon. Ah!